What's up, Internet? We are here yet again with CoolBoy 401 Real Game on the Famicom. Last week we looked at Tecmo Bowl, except it wasn't. It was an identity crisis, or maybe fraudulent identification. Someone stole the identity of Tecmo Bowl to make a really crappy-ass bowling game. But now we're going to play some Mickey Mouse, which is, this game. This is Mickey Mouse Capade, I believe. It's a platformer where you control two characters at once, and if you get separated, bad things happen. So don't get separated. Now, if I recall, we can get a power-up that will let us attack. Like that. Secrets! Hey, it's the Adventure Island B. Not content with being upstaged by Meijin Takahashi, she's back to help Mickey. I don't think it actually says it anywhere in this game, but I'm pretty sure the plot is you're trying to save Alice from Wonderland or some nonsense. I think it's a little more clear in Japan. And you have to shoot these windows to get some things, and if I recall, there's like a bat behind one of them that will kidnap Minnie, and you have to go find her, because if you don't, you have to start the level over. But we found a 1-up, so that's not too bad. Okay, so this sucks. Excuse me. That's gonna fall on me, isn't it? Nope, that one isn't. Okay, fair enough. We got a key! Hooray! Hey, wait a minute. There was a place where we could use a key. We should go back and check that out. I don't like that that thing starts out below your natural fire height. That I just don't like. It reminds me of, well, one of many games, but it reminded me of this weird Xbox 360 indie game that was making fun of Mega Man because they hadn't made Mega Man forever. And, well, I was basically saying, well, since Mega Man can't save the day, we'll just have to do it for him. But, like, the entire game, we have the key. Maybe we need more keys, I don't know. But, the entire game, every enemy was below your natural, like, firing height for your buster. So it was basically unplayable. It's like, yeah, you're really showing Mega Man up there, guys. There we go. Now, if I recall, Minnie is basically invincible, so if you were to position yourself on a ladder in such a way that Minnie was basically up here. Oop. Okay, well, I can't get it to work, but you can position yourself in such a way that Minnie will do all the attacking because she's invulnerable and she's just out of the way. Aw, I wanted to jump back and kill him. That's not fair. Little house. Oh, that's not where I was. Oh, well, at least I got my Mega Buster. That's a plus. Now, I genuinely don't know how you're supposed to actually, like, beat this without just brute forcing your way through like that. Fantasia enemies! You know, when I was a kid, because I grew up in Canada, we had this thing that was kind of like Fantasia, but we got it instead of, advertising. Like, you get ads for TV shows, but, instead of that, we got to watch them, and it was basically CGI art mixed with music in some kind of, like, audio-video dissertation. I think they were called Mind's Eye. And you can look them up on YouTube, and some of them are legitimately creepy looking, but it's really fascinating to watch, because that's what we got instead of ads up here in Canada when I was a kid. It was great. You know, down in America, people were getting, like, ads for horrible sugar that'll give children diabetes. Instead, we got, educated in a really interesting way. Health! We needed that thing. That's the thing what we needed. Alright, there we go. I think we just doubled our firing output. Hooray! What is the hitbox on these things? It's like you have to hit them in their handle. How am I supposed to dodge that? Okay, Minnie, let's go. Oh, there we go. Seriously, the hitbox on those things are so terrible. Buckets! Oh god, run. Yeah, that's the thing that kidnaps Minnie, and it's awful. Hey, it's the Cheshire Cat. Okay, let's try this again. Minnie. Up the ladder. Because she's completely invulnerable. And that's how you play this game. Unfortunately, she can't collect things, so Mickey still has to do the legwork. I guess that's fair. I mean, she's a living shield. Now, is that the key we need? Are you happy now, game? Because now we somehow have to get to the exit with this key. Okay, well that guy's dead. That's a plus. But we still have to get... Come on. See, I don't think there's any way to actually get that knocked down. No, see, Minnie, you're getting the point of this exercise wrong. The point is, you jump up there, and you climb it, and then you deal with all the danger, because I don't want to. That's fair. I have to hold all this crap. Come on, Minnie. It's literally your one job in this game. And if I have to lug around a second character just for the sake of doing this, you better, well, you know, do your job. No, don't go down. Climb up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, controlling in this game is a lot more frustrating than it needs to be just by virtue of you have two characters you have to deal with. Have fun. Run! Oh god. Alright, well that's that. Alice will never be saved now. It's fine, she'll just go demented. It'll be a different game. A much, much better game. Alright, next we have Quarth. This game's really neat. This was never released in North America, as I understand, but this is a... I want to say Konami game. And it's basically a combination of a shmup and a puzzle game. Because you basically have to create square blocks using your shots. And if that bar in front of our ship touches any of the blocks, well, it dies. so don't let that happen. There's also a Game Boy version of this, but regardless of which game you play, you're still playing Quarth, and Quarth is a really fun game, even though I'm really bad at these puzzle sort of games. And shmups. Like, literally, there's no reason I should enjoy this game at all, but, you know, it's actually a pretty fun little mashup of genres. And you can scroll the world to move a little faster if you just have nothing in your way. There's that. But, Quarth, it definitely feels like it comes from that time where people were really experimenting with what games could be. I mean, a shmup that's also a puzzle game, why not? And I think, relatively speaking, it works out quite fine. I mean, granted, it's not the most interesting looking game ever, but the Famicom really did have some really fun puzzle games, like Puzznic was a really good one. Wario's Woods was another. Although, that's a game you really need to play on the Super Nintendo. But, puzzle games, I'm terrible at them. And I may have overestimated this game's logic, and I'm now panicking! Come on. Oh! Come on. And if you're gonna ask how that one worked because it was empty, the answer is, I don't know. It just did. I don't know how that one didn't work, because that was basically a square, but sure. I don't know what C means. Uh-oh, different colors. This is new. I'm genuinely not prepared for this. Hey, bonus points. Cool. And of course, the more blocks you use to make your square, the more points it's worth. But as you add to it, you also make it a bigger thing that's more likely to hit your little line and kill you. So it actually creates sort of a dynamic of, do I want points or do I want to survive? And it's generally an interesting sort of risk versus reward system. And I'm absolutely just absorbed into this. I'm trying to talk, but I know the moment I talk, I'm going to start making more mistakes. But it's Quarth, it's so fun. I have no idea why we never got Quarth. Maybe the idea of a little angel flying spaceship thingy was just too radical for North America, but, you know, it's damn fun. And that's all that matters. Next we have Moyan Jin. This is Moekan, if I recall correctly. This is a puzzle game of sorts as well. I've only played this once though, and I'm not super familiar with it. I think you have to collect the little doodles. And collect them I did, but I think I also have to get to that door. Alas, I think I've screwed this one up. Let's try this again. See, the problem is, I don't see any way to reset this individual game. Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome. Okay, you can actually jump a lot higher than I thought you could. Fair enough. So fairly basic, just collect the things, get to the door. Whoops. Don't do that. Got it. Okay, so you can push it without headbutting it. Useful learning. And that's level 2. Now, I knew someone who actually had like a weird pirate version of this game, which was a physical cartridge in English, and he just had no idea how he got it. I was sort of jealous he had that, because this is a really neat game. Headbutt. That's like a, uh-oh. Yeah, but I screwed up. It's good there is an instant suicide button. Because I think a lot of puzzle games that can put you in a position where you can screw yourself up without any way to fix it, there should be like a way to instantly reset the situation. Like, I think that's just sensible design. Okay, now we get a little complicated. Okay. But I can go this way. I think I screwed up. See, I'm terrible at puzzle games. I'm already completely stumped with this. Stage 4. That's the end of, Okay, I've got that bomb. That's probably going to be useful for something. Now, it looks like there's not really much I could have done other than break that block to open this up. Which tells me I'm still in a state of continued life, for lack of a better term. I've yet to hit, like, a failure state. I think the moment I push it into a block where I can't unpush it is where things go bad. That's not the button I wanted. So there's this bomb. What does it do? I don't think it's for score or anything either. It's probably some arcane combination of buttons. We'll give this little thing one more time, but it's probably just like up and select or something. Back in this world. Okay, I think we're going to reset then. But this is a fun game. I'd like to spend a lot more time with it. I actually didn't remember that it was even on this cartridge, so I'm learning things. Okay, next we have Gradius, which I still say is supposed to be a translation of Gladius, but it's mispronounced or misspelled because Japanese L's and R's are translated to the same thing. I remember seeing someone who had an Arcade Perfect emulation on the Famicom once. Because it's pretty close outside of flickering. The only real difference is the audios and the sprite works a little different, from what I can recall. And it was a big deal, like, because he had to, like, get a custom chip to make that work. But I've never been good at these games. And to be fair, even though my first shmup ever was a side-scroller like this, I prefer vertical scrolling. Like, I just feel like those games you feel a little bit more nimble and you have, like, a lot more room to maneuver, as opposed to sideways where you're just kind of going up and down. You can go side to side, but you just feel a little bit sluggish comparatively. At least in my experience. I tried to get really, really good with one of the sequels to this, Otomedius on the Xbox. Also bonus points if you fly through there. Because points, they're important. Double shot. But it's up at that weird angle, so, like, what are you gonna do with that? You know? Gradius, you're being obtuse. And then this was followed by, Nemesis and Salamander, which I think are completely different games, if I recall. And then Salamander was translated to Life Force, I think. And there's Parodius, which I have, which is actually like a really good game. Although it's just as hard. It takes the incredible difficultiness and difficultness of Gradius and mixes it with ridiculous, just insanity, really. Parodius. The game where you can play as a penguin that shoots things from a giant bullhorn. Next to Twinbee, and Gomon from Mystical Ninja, and Dracula from Castlevania when he can be bothered to show up, and Stickmen riding a paper airplane. Go play Parodius is basically what I'm saying, because it's basically Gradius, but better in every way. But Gradius is a great game if you like very, very difficult shmups, because it's that, if nothing else. But it is a good game. But I'd care not to embarrass myself longer, so let's go to number 70, Mystery. I can think of a few games that start with Mystery. Which one is it? Oh, it's Mystery Quest. I'm actually not familiar with this. I was really, really hoping it was Mystery of Atlantis. I don't know what this game is. I don't think it's a pirate game. And I'm only saying that because I'm pretty sure I actually... I'm pretty sure I remember reading this was like an official release, but it feels kind of like a pirate game. Like the jumps are floaty, the like actual ground control is slippery. It's just kind of a really, not great platformer. Oh, don't touch the skulls. I don't think they kill you, but they drain your health for every, like, frame you step on them. Also, Scorpion hidden behind bush, because that's well designed. Can't go in there. You can face the background, but you can't go in those doors, which is weird. Come on, Bush Scorpion. Jumping Bush Scorpion. You're not playing by the rules. What? I think I got a glass slipper? From a tree? I think? Okay, that's gonna kill me. Let's try it anyway. Oh, I'm surprised I survived with that much health. And I think that's a spring. Yep. I think that was a checkpoint. Ow. No vitality, game over, crying sprite. I think I have to pick that up again or I won't continue from this spot if I die. Star, what is your secrets? Give me. Ah, you refill vitality. Where were you a minute ago? You would have been useful. Oh. Oh. Yeah, one block big safe zones. Thanks, game. Hey, they actually fly like dragonflies, but that makes dodging them a complete pain in the ass. Also, shooting is the run button. Near as I can tell. Yeah, shooting is the run button, which is... Is my health just draining? Oh, hold on. We got some Metroid-style wall jumping here, maybe. Alright, there we go. That's not awkward at all. I mean, it was awkward in Super Metroid too, but at least your sprite kind of told you when to do it. Okay, mystery quest, elf girl. What is the mystery of this quest? What is the purpose of this quest? Where are we even going? What is your name? Goodbye, suicidal scorpion. We never really met. Oh god, it's a cobra. And an angry bee, trying to get vengeance for the Hudson bee. Oh hey, I can make those blocks disappear. Why can't I make the other blocks disappear? SOS? Okay. Well, the mystery of Mystery Quest is getting more mysterious. Ah, come on. Okay, let's move. I feel like I will fall down and die if I go in there, so let's not do that. Okay, let's go up here then. Because Mystery Quest. And of course we're draining your health because arcade mechanics. Because that's fun. Hey, we're in Locate 1J, I just noticed. Good old Locate 1J. Yeah. Aw, give me more vitality. I don't trust that bush to not hold a scorpion. I can only put my hands to the stove too many times, Mr. Request. And you've already done it enough. Can I go in this door? Yes, I can. So shoot the flower to get points, okay. Whoop. Yeah, that spring jump's not awkward at all. Actually reminds me a lot of Kid Cool. Or Kid Kakafu, if you want it to be technically accurate. Or Psycho Fox. And also Decap Attack, and what was it, Magical Turban Adventure? They all had that same sort of awkward mechanics, they're all based on the same engine. I don't think this game is. Oh god! Angry Praying Mantis thing, run! I don't think I have a key. I don't think I can fight Angry Praying Mantis. Oh, sad. Out of curiosity, let's see where we continue. Okay, we continue here. Well, let's try one more time for the Angry Praying Mantis. And then we'll call it. Whoop. This game's not good. But I find it kind of like weirdly compelling. Like, you know, it's bad, but it's the kind of bad that you still feel like you want to play through. Just because it's maybe not engaging, but it's just competent enough. You know? Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, so basically I'm gonna hammer my turbo buttons and hope I kill this thing before it kills me. Did I win? Maybe I did. Yeah! Key! Get! Well, this is pointless. Okay, so I've got the key. If I went back through that door, would it change anything? Or do I have to start, doing that whole Mylon Secret Castle nonsense of just hit every brick with a bubble and make something happen. I don't care much for that design, people. Did that use my key? Yes, it did. Well, that key's still there. Okay, but how do I get that scroll? Mystery quest, you're being too mysterious. Quit it. I guess go this way? I don't know. Boop. So that has been this past 5 games in 401 Real Game. Mickey Mouse. I do not like this game. I don't think it's a very good game. It's awkward. It's interesting from a mechanical standpoint, but it just doesn't work. Quarth is awesome. And even from someone who's bad at shmups and puzzle games, I find this game quite enjoyable, if a little simplistic. Moyakan, I really want to play more of this. I gotta figure out that 4th level, though. Gradius is a great game, I'm just terrible at it. And Mystery Quest is not good. But it's not good in a compelling way, so you still might want to play it. Overall, I would say these past 5 games were worth it, with maybe the exception of Mickey Mouse. But, come back next week where we look at Friday the 13th. The sad thing is I know something about this cart that no one else does, and it's that you think these games are terrible. Oh, just you wait. Just you wait and see. Anyway, until next time, peace out, Internet.